We have been conditioned to think that a vehicle fire happens in an instant, a sudden boom, a flash of heat, an explosion. But a real vehicle fire rarely starts with a flame. It starts much earlier, in the background. A faint, sweet smell, a flickering warning light, drops of fluid on the pavement. Because the engine turns over and the wheels spin, we tell ourselves everything is fine. We assume that a car that is still driving is inherently a safe car. That assumption is exactly where the danger lies. A vehicle fire is a chain reaction, built entirely out of ignored warnings. Survival depends on recognizing these quiet, easily dismissed indicators before the chain reaction becomes unstoppable. The first and most urgent warning is what you smell. If you catch the scent of raw gasoline inside the cabin or lingering around your parking spot, it requires immediate attention. Fuel pooling near a hot engine, exhaust, or turbocharger can ignite in seconds. Then there are the distinct odors of melting components, the sharp stench of hot plastic, the scent of scorching rubber, or baking electrical insulation. These smells arrive well before you see a single wisp of smoke. And it is not just fuel. When engine oil or coolant drips out of a failing seal and hits a scorching exhaust pipe, it flashes directly into highly flammable vapor. On your dashboard, a rapidly rising temperature gauge or a glowing red coolant light points to a similar threat. Outside, you might see steam rising from the grill or catch a sweet, syrupy smell from the air vents. When these signs appear, the absolute worst thing you can do is press the gas pedal a little harder, hoping to push through to the next exit and finish the trip. Every stray drop of fluid and every spike in engine heat advances the countdown toward ignition. Early intervention stops that clock. Some countdowns happen completely out of sight, a fuse that keeps blowing, headlights that suddenly dim, unexplained battery or ABS warnings lighting up the center console. These are not random glitches. They point to unseen short circuits or failing connectors. When electricity forces its way through damaged wiring, it generates intense, localized heat deep inside confined spaces. When a fuse blows, it is deliberately breaking the circuit to stop that heat buildup. Repeatedly replacing a blown fuse to keep the radio playing or the lights on forces electrical current right back into a dangerous short. For electric and plug-in hybrid vehicles, the electrical warnings are different, but equally critical to catch early. You need to watch out for unusual heat at the charging connector, a damaged cable, or hissing and popping sounds from the battery pack. Plumes of white vapor or system errors that appear after a harsh underbody impact require an immediate shutdown. Whether your car runs on gasoline or high-voltage lithium-ion batteries, lethal temperatures build up deep within the vehicle's architecture long before you see smoke. Surviving requires absolute trust in what your dashboard and your senses are telling you. The driver's own psychology acts as the most dangerous link in the chain. It manifests as the overwhelming temptation to grip the wheel, ignore the smell, and keep driving toward home. The moment you confirm a warning sign, a strong burning smell, fuel vapor, or visible smoke, you must act early. Pull over safely to the shoulder of the road and turn the vehicle completely off. Next, get yourself and every passenger out immediately. Move far away from the road, well clear of the vehicle, and call emergency services. Do not go back inside for your phone, your bag, or your registration documents. Once you are out, stay out. If there is smoke coming from the engine bay, leave the hood shut. Opening it feeds a sudden, massive rush of ambient oxygen directly into a smoldering fire, acting as a rapid accelerant. Breaking the chain of a vehicle fire requires abandoning the illusion of control. You have to trust the early warning signs and step away, decisively, before the first flame ever has a chance to ignite.